Hey everybody, it's Mucha Marapa from Matrix Global Media, and in this video, as part of Facebook timeline marketing, what I want to do is actually walk you through a process of setting up a timeline, an effective and optimized timeline with some of the sort of graphics and some of the links that need to just be there to lay the right kind of foundation. And what we're also going to do, we'll take it to a step further where we begin to grow some actual fans to the page. Now, the account that I am dealing with here is a company here in Ipswich called Moons Cycles. Just a fantastic organization, really great guy by the name of Mike Summer, who is in charge of Moons. And what we're trying to do here is develop a really great business fan page for a tremendous company. And I don't use this sort of exaggeration. You walk into the shop, there's just so many fantastic things. He does clothes, he does bikes themselves, different bikes for racing, for the family, kids scooters, all the rest of it. And the problem, and I will specifically say that at the moment, is that when you go to the home page for Moon Cycles and you click on their Facebook, find us on Facebook, it actually takes you to something that a lot of people do, and that is it takes you to a personal page that has been sort of, if you like, designed for a business purpose, right? And you can see the difference here. This will always tell you, when you start getting add friends and you can see friends over here, that means you've actually created a business page via a personal profile. And you're just leaving so many opportunities away here. If you can see, again, writing the copy here about what time the shop is open and where you can park, and it's got some images here, some really great stuff. But it's totally lost because a page like this is not designed to promote a business effectively. That's where you've got to have a fan page. So we have created a fan page, and what I should have actually done was start from the very beginning, but due to the fact that I want to sort of move this video over quickly and then have a sort of stage by stage, what I just want to show you here is that you can see we've got Moon Cycles Ipswich, we've got no cover image, we've got no tabs here, there is no profile picture either. Okay, now all the designs and dimensions I have got over here on this page, which is FB timeline dimensions. This is where I write all the sizes, the 111 times 74, 180 by 180, and 851 by 315. So what we're actually going to do now is we are going to set up this page with those exact dimensions and images. So I had previously gone ahead and created them. So what we're going to start with now is we've got the profile 180 by 180, we've got the cover image 843 by 315, and we've got the thumbnail apps. We've also shot a video with Mike, which was absolutely terrific. He's very photogenic, this man, great on camera as well. So what we want to do is actually we're going to put that video up there, and then we are going to go to that previous page that I mentioned to you, this one that has the 756 friends, because within that are some clients. So we're going to just sort of decorate the page up, and then we're going to reach out to people so we can begin to get the right kind of people to join the new fan page. So to start with now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let's get back to the Moon Cycles Ipswich page. And as you can see, only one like, so you're actually going to see over the next couple of weeks how we also grow this list. One like and it's yours truly. So we move down here and it's adding the profile picture. Now again, the reason why I want you to initially go down the route of getting something designed properly, and I'll show you in future videos where you can get those things done. I'll actually shoot a resource video, okay, just to say, listen, for these sort of things, this is where you can go. For these sort of things, go to this sort of place. Is because this is where we normally put the logo or something else like that, and sometimes with the new timeline it's just not going to fit unless you have it done exactly the right size. So we've got the 180 by 180. We are going to go over to this page here. We go to Moon Cycles, and here is the 180 by 180. So we go down here, we click it on, and there you go. So that's the Moon's Cycles profile. So now every time you comment, every time Mike comments or the business comments, someone from the business, this is what you'll see. You actually see moons, you see cycles. It fits in very nicely because it's been tailor-made. Now we're going to add the cover. Okay, now I am going to talk to you in a lot of detail over the coming months, weeks, years even, about the significance of the cover. It really is one of the most underestimated aspects of timeline. For the moment, what we've just got here is we've got the sort of same branded cover, but as time goes on we'll keep changing that with different things. So we're loading the cover up as well, and there you see it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we save the changes, and now all of a sudden that cover's in there, and there you go, looking a lot better than it did before. And this is the interesting thing. If we go over to my personal Facebook account and we go to the news feed that I see, do you see what happens when you change a cover? It actually shows that. So this is for no other reason than the fact that it shows up in other people's news feeds each and every time the cover is changed. You must get into the habit of changing a timeline cover, but make it interesting. And this is something we'll talk about in future lessons. Okay, so here we are now. We've done this. We have changed we've put a cover in. We have put the profile image in. Now we want to go ahead and we want to put some information here. If you recall, here is the Moon's website, Moon's Cycles website, and it's one of the most underestimated aspects of setting up a fan page, where you can actually go ahead and you can use this area here to provide an immediate link. Okay, so what we're going to do is we go up to here, update the info, and where it says short description, this is the area, not where it says company overview or description, the short description. This is the place that you do that. So what we're going to go ahead and do is, and this is very quick because this will always change, as will the destination of the actual website, but for the moment we'll say Moon's Cycles is the leading cycle and accessories shop in Ipswich. Visit our website at www. Are they 3 forward slashes I've put there? Yeah, okay. www. Moons Cycle. Oh, crumbs. I'm not very good at it. Moons Cycles.co.uk. Okay, right, so we've gone ahead and done that. We go down to the bottom of the page and we save it. Now, one very quick word here, and let's have a look, and there you go. You see, so straight away there's an ability to come to the Facebook page and click on, and by the way, this link could go anywhere. This could go to a page where you say download a special voucher, join our loyalty club, redeem a coupon, receive 20% by joining this page, all sorts of things, and it's so underestimated and underutilized. Now this is an interesting thing here. I chose to go ahead with product and service even though this is a local business, and the reason is, with local businesses it will show a phone number, it will show an address and all the rest of it. However, it will not show a clickable link. I very much lean towards the clickable link because you can control where you send people to, and you can gauge the level of interest. You know, you put some Google Analytics on your site, which we've done with Moon Cycles. You can actually say, wow, we got 11 people come from Facebook, and all of a sudden the folks who say, oh well, there's no way that Facebook sort of works for us, or we've got no proof that people come to our website from Facebook. This will change that all day long. So make sure you go ahead and utilize this area here. Now, as you can see, every time you put a photo in place, it'll show here. So actually we've already got some sort of mock color branding here, but what I want to do is I want to take it a bit further, because as you see here, you actually have a load of areas where you can go ahead and you can sort of put tabs on. Now the tabs lesson will again be done another time, but what I want to show you is how we can go down the route now of adding these thumbnail apps, just again just to sort of really in an instance make the timeline look a little better. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, excuse me, right, we're going to get a little technical, okay, but I'll explain why, and it's something that I want you to do nonetheless. Okay, we want to go ahead and we want to go to a product, a free product called Static HTML iframe tabs. Okay, so we click on there, and what that enables us to do, that enables us to add these landing page tabs. I'm going to teach you the significance of them, right? But we need to have those in place in order to add those little thumbnails. So I've clicked on, okay, and you will have something come up like this, and it'll say add this application to, and it says choose a page. Now as you can see, these are all the pages that I look after, okay, but we're going to go for this one. Alright, so we want this to be on Moons, Cycles, Ipswich. Okay, now as you see here, you'll see this sort of star, this sort of says welcome. Okay, and that just shows now that we've got a tab, and as you can see, there is a line up at the top here with 3 tabs, and when you go a little bit further down you can see some more. So we actually want to go ahead and we want to add some more tabs. Okay, so here we are. Okay, let me just go back a moment and let me show you what I meant to do. Okay, so when you go ahead and put this arrow down like this and you go to the top right, you'll see a sort of pencil that shines up here, and this says edit settings. Okay, so we want to go ahead and we want to edit the settings, and something comes up saying tab, custom tab image. You see that? So that basically allows us to change from this star and put something else in place. So what we do is we go to change again, and now we've got the browse area where we can go ahead and we can find it. So we go in here and down to here, and as you can see, this is the thumbnail app. Okay, we just double click on here and there you can see it. So when we go over to here, and we can give it a name, so we will go, just for this sake here, we could say anything along the lines of about us. We save it, we OK it, and then you can see it says about us there. So this allows you to sort of have the ability to all of a sudden begin to brand all your thumbnails, and again, it's just a bit of initial work, but it makes all the difference in the world, because now what we're going to do is we're going to go down the route of adding other tabs over here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add a few more tabs to this, because you can have actually up to 12. Okay, but for the moment what I like to always focus on is just this first row here. The photos tab will always be here, you can't change that, but you can swap all the other ones around, and I'm going to show you exactly how you do that. Okay, so the way to now add additional tabs, you just click on the tab that you've already created. Now, because you are an admin of the page, because this page will belong to you, you see on this page what nobody else will see, and you see static HTML here. You just go to add tabs here, and here you see all the way up to 12. So this is the power of timeline, which goes beyond just the posting and the commenting. You can actually set and lay some pages down that could be very beneficial to you. So we're just going to click on second tab here. Right, once again it asks us to choose a page. We just go to Moon Cycles Ipswich, and we add the second tab. And if we look over here now, all of a sudden you can see another welcome tab. And have you noticed now we've got 4 along the line, because you see as we begin to move down the page you will actually see that there is another 4, and there's an actual final row of 4 if you so want it. So on here we've got likes, we've got about us, we've got that word welcome again. And what I'm going to do is let me go back. Actually, we go to the main, I beg your pardon, we go to the main page that we can do. Alright, and you can just see here it's once again got add a tab, so we're going to add a third tab. Question is asked once again, where do you want it to go to? We've got Moons Cycles Ipswich, we add there, and if we move down the page, so now all of a sudden if you move this thumb, this little image there, the arrow down, you can see welcome here. Now this is where it gets interesting, and also this is where I believe this is the area that separates really the Facebook timeline stars, that top 1% to the other 99. And I know it's quite a bold assessment we've just said, but I really do believe that's the case. You've got to make sure that along this line here you have 3 things that would be of real value and importance to the customer. Now because we're just starting off this page with Mike, we haven't yet sat down and spoke about, okay, what exactly is going to go here and so on and so forth. But we are going to begin by once again clicking on edit settings, so we can at least get a nice custom tab image, and we're going to give it a name here. So I'm just going to say special offer, even though we haven't yet got a special offer, but you can see where I'm coming from here. We want to change that image, so we once again go here, browse, we're back in here, here's the app, we double click this, there it is, and if we just come to here and we save and we OK it, special offer again. Alright, and then we're going to do one more here, same thing, just to the corner here, edit settings. Right, so what are we going to call this then? And this is the really sort of interesting thing, and I believe there's always got to be a lead capture mechanism here. Alright, now with a special offer you could be just saying we've got a bike that costs this amount. So let's say we go download coupon. That's one thing that we could put down. So download coupon, meaning someone's going to go onto a page and there may be a coupon to click something and get an email address. But just to make it a little bit more, and please forgive the sort of idiot proof, you know, just so everybody can sort of follow what you're saying, let's go and write newsletter. Okay, and we are going to add the image once more. Okay, and back over to here, newsletter, we save that, we say OK, and there it is with newsletter. Now this is a really interesting thing here. If you once again go to the pencil at the top right, you see there is the ability to swap positions. Okay, now what we're going to do here, we want to swap position with likes. Because at the moment the page has only got 1 like, we're going to sort of put that below the fold. So now all of a sudden you look at the page here, we see the cover image, we see the profile image, we see some branded thumbnail tabs. One that's an invitation to give us a newsletter, to sign up for a newsletter. Another's a special offer, and here's an about us. This is the key, and I think in a nutshell, when you begin to look here, this is where I feel so many organizations miss out on really getting their timeline strategy off on a good footing. They don't have a cover image that tells a little bit of a story about the company, and we're going to work very hard on this, because I think there are probably about between 10 and 12 different cover images that we could create for Moon Cycles that tell more of a story as opposed to get a life. But hey, it's better than sort of, you know, this previous picture here, which, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, this is the side of the building, and here's the front of the building. And can you just see the difference now between that? And believe me, I am the last person on the world who focuses more on the sort of style and the panache of something and making it all this whiz-bang branding. But I do like the branding on timeline to try and tell a little bit more of a story, and just seeing a traffic light here and a wall and then the front of the shop, that just doesn't do the justice for a truly fantastic shop. Okay, so here we are now. We've created the cover. um, um, that's my battery running. My battery is about to go on me, so I'm going to talk even quicker. Here's the profile image, and this area here, look at this now. What we've got a link to the website, so you can actually click and, believe it or not, get them off Facebook as soon as possible. That's never a bad thing, particularly if this link goes exactly where you want them to go. And over here, this is a line where, you know, we are only sort of limited to our own imagination about what compelling things we can put along here. In this case, we put newsletter and about us and a special offer. I would probably most definitely change that about us. Probably, you know, you've caught me here, but about us, that's not enough for somebody to say, oh wow, let me click on, you know. So but you understand what we're sort of talking about, and I guarantee you by the time you look at this page live, I would have changed that. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I know it's been a little detailed, this video. I hope it serves you. I hope you've seen some benefit on how you need to set the page up initially in order to have every single success of generating leads, getting people off the page, and being able to capture emails, grow that relationship, and deliver on your sales. So this is Mucha Marapa from Matrix Global Media. Thanks ever so much for taking the time, and we'll speak to you again very, very soon.